and welcome to the Monday, July 26th edition of the Horizon Communications Sports Brief. I'm Earl Baisden. The wait is nearly over. 6:30 a.m. here in Japan and 6:30 p.m. Bermuda time, 55 women will dive into the Abigara Bay, each having navigated their own unique path to reaching the Tokyo 2020 Olympics start line over the past 5 years. Bermuda triathlete Flora Duffy will undoubtedly be one to watch. IslandsDash.com will bring you comments from Duffy after she finishes her race. Meanwhile, Dara Alazade was back at the office on the Sea Forest Waterway in Tokyo, competing in the men's single sculls quarterfinal, Heat 2. Alazade would cross the line fifth, clocking a time of 7:35.7, and now moves into the CB semifinal. He summed up his race this way.
So it was a bit more of a headwind today, and the further you get along, the tougher the competition gets. It's a little bit more real every time. But I thought it was probably the best race I had, I think it was a lot more complete of a race this time, and I think I'm starting to put myself into the mix of the guys that I know I can be with, and so good step on today. So now I'm into the CD semi, and so I'll be fighting for a spot in the C final now.
Oh. Andre Lamb entered the ring at the Cabri Royal on the Undisputed Promotions fight card in Florida with a professional record of 1-0. Lamb would leave the ring with a perfect 2-0 record after he knocked his opponent, Dominique Williams, out in the first round of their super lightweight division battle. It's cup match time in Bermuda. The cup holders have made 2 changes from their team that played in the 2019 annual Cup Match Classic. Kamal Lavrock and Trey Manders are recalled, replacing Stephen Otterbridge and Quasi James. Somerset Cricket Club's 2021 team include Jordan De Silva as captain, Taryn Frey as vice captain, Christopher Douglas, Trey Manders, Kamal Lavrock, Dion Stubble, Malachi Jones, L.J. Richardson, Derek Brangman, and Stephen Brimmer. Meanwhile, the challengers St. George's Cricket Club have announced their team for the 2021 Annual Cup Match Classic, with 2 Colts announced in Isaiah Greaves and Jamar Stubble. They've also recalled Detroit Smith and Sinclair Smith. St. George's will be led by Onias Bascom, with George O'Brien serving as the vice captain. So the St. George's Cricket Club 2021 team include Onias Bascom as captain, George O'Brien as vice captain, Sinclair Smith, Detroit Smith, Jamar Stubble, Isaiah Greaves, Alan Douglas, Rodney Trott, Arunde Bascom, Justin Pitcher, and Tomiko Wilson. Meanwhile, on the local front in Sunday cricket, in the Premier Division, Southampton Rangers won by 8 wickets over the Baileys Bay Cricket Club. Baileys Bay batted first and scored 127 for 5. Southampton Rangers scored 131 for 2. St. George's Cricket Club won by 9 wickets over Willocots. Willocots batted first and scored 122 for 7. St. George's would reply with 125 for 1. St. David's Cricket Club won by 7 wickets over the Somerset Cricket Club. Somerset Cricket Club batted first and were going out for 116, and St. David's would reply with 120 for 3. Taking a look at the First Division, it was Western Stars picking up a 5-wicket victory over the Devonshire Recreation Club. Devonshire Recreation Club scored 67. Western Stars scored 73 for 5. Cleveland County won by 65 runs over their Eastern County rivals, Blacks Victoria. Cleveland County scored 172 for 2. Blacks would reply with 107 for 6. Warwick Workmen's Club won by 52 runs over Somerset Bridge. Warwick Workmen scored 165 for 1 and restricted Somerset Bridge to 113 for 4. In overseas cricket action, Trent Rockets picked up a victory over Delray Rollins and his Southern Brave teammate at Trent Bridge in the 100. Marcus Scotland scored a century to lead the Finchley Cricket Club 30-11 to a 9-wicket victory over Kenton Cricket Club. Danico Hollis and his Steinhaus-Meyer first 11 teammates were back in action against them thrice. They would go down by 5 wickets. A dozen former University of Arkansas greats representing 2 different Hall of Honors classes, including Brian Wellman, will be inducted September 17th into the University of Arkansas Sports Hall of Honor in a ceremony at the Wolf Arts Center in Fayetteville. Nathan Trott was an unused substitute for AS Nancy Lorraine as the French League Two club went down 2-1 to Pau. Nakib Owls was on target as he and his Bristol City teammates fired their way to a 3-1 preseason victory over the MK Dons at a Wet Robbins High Performance Center. King Critchlow and his Watford teammate squad gained valuable minutes in a 3-1 defeat to Brentford. Coho's Redcliffe teammate Bobby Grant's goal wasn't enough to pull back something from their game against Chester as they went down 2-1. The spoils were shared in Justin Donowa and his Solihull Moors teammates' preseason opener at Branbury United, ending in a 1-1 draw. Norris Scott and his Hastings United teammates earned a 1-1 draw with Walthamstow Football Club as both goals came in the second half. Janai Butterfield Steed and his Kendalltown Football Club picked up a 4-1 win over Whitehaven AFC. Zico Lewis and his Charleston Battery teammate blanked the Independent 2-0 in front of a electrified Patriots Point crowd of nearly 3,000 strong. Liège Miners competed in the 2021 Penn Relay Summer Series All-Comers Meet in Philadelphia. Miners competed in the men's mile run. He would finish 5th in a field of 24 runners. Miners would clock a time of 4:11:06. Meanwhile, 3 Bermuda athletes representing Saltus Grammar School competed in the 2021 JAC Summer Track Series in Florida. The 3 included Sancho Smith, Maron Simmons, and Masasi Maxwell Smith, all took part in the JAC Junior Olympic Tune-Up track meet. Smith won the boys 800 meters, clocking a time of 2:01:87. Simmons clocked 6:58:71 on her way to winning the girls' mile run. And Maxwell Smith finished 10th in the women's 100-meter dash with a time of 13 seconds flat. She would also compete in the women's long jump, finishing 3rd with a top leap of 5.25 meters. Gavin Manders and Tariq Simons began competing in the Casely Clay Court Open Championships in Florida. Playing in the round of 32, Manders went down in straight sets 6-3, 6-4 to George A. Sergora, while Simons received a bye. Simons would take to the court for the round of 16, and he faced off against Carlos Enriquez. Simons would advance in straight sets 6-3, 6-4. He would then move to the quarterfinal, taking to the court against Jonathan Eroatou. Simons would go down in straight sets 6-love, 6-4. The Team Guinness Criterium took place in the streets of Hamilton yesterday. 54 competitors competed in the 6 divisions. Connor White won the Category A division, edging Alexander Miller at the finish line. White clocked a time of 43:46.7, while Miller was clocked at 43:46.8. Dominique Mayo finished 3rd with a time of 43:47.6. Jasmine Hasselkoff won the women's division, stopping the clock at a time of 28:52.8. Liana Medeiros was 2nd in 28:53.1, and Annabelle Miller was 3rd in a time of 29:14.6. Alan Frith and his crew, Sarah Frith, are the 2021 Casey Simons Memorial Comet Race champions following racing off the Mid-Atlantic Sailboat Club on the North Shore. The Friths sailed to victory in 3 of the 4 races on the day, and with a throwout race, they would finish with 3 points. Dale Brangman and his crew, Tajari Rogers, finished 2nd with 5 points. This after finishes of 3rd, 2 seconds, and a 1st place, while Gadwin Lambert and his crew, Stephen Mabry, finished 3rd overall with 8 points. The Cup Match Squash Tournament concluded at the Bermuda Squash Rackets Association Club, and 4 more matches needed 5 sets to decide a winner on the night. Jordash Rawson won his B division match against Piers Carr 6-11, 14-12, 9-11, 13-11, 11-8. While in the D division, Mark Ray defeated Andrew Cox 11-8, 11-13, 10-12, 11-8, 11-8. Two matches in the E division went the distance, with Kevin Gillespie defeating Brian Rosarea 11-4, 11-6, 9-11, 8-11, 11-5. Mark Zul defeated Manjit Ratwankar 11-7, 8-11, 14-12, 13-15, 11-5. Somerset lifted the 5th Ocean View Golf Cup Match Classic Trophy with a 526-516 win over St. George's. Week 3 of the 2021 Youth Futsal League at the National Sports Center saw a total of 64 goals scored in the two leagues. A total of 32 goals were scored in the 8 to 11-year-old division. Darian Lambert and Zenby White are the leading goal scorers with 6 goals each, while in the 12 to 14-year-old league, a total of 32 goals were scored, with 40 Red winning all of their games. Week 6 of the Bermuda Flag Football Summer League season saw action at the T.N. Taylor Middle School field, with 61 points put on the board in the lone game of the day. The Black Sharks defeated the Punishers 47-14. And that's a look at the Monday, July 26th edition of the Horizon Communication Sports Brief. I'm Earl Baisden.